Okay, just a bit of background first. Ku-ring-gai Council's on the North Shore of Sydney. It's a fairly affluent area, I think you'd describe it as. It's only about 84 square kilometres, population 120. We're bounded by national parks, so we're fairly lucky in that way. Those that know Sydney, we've got Hornsby to the north, Willoughby to the south and Wright to the west. And there's approximately 31,600 single dwellings. Too much? Yeah, a bit much. So what's been happening is similar to what Darryl was saying, actually. We've been getting significant increases in dump waste. The community out there seems to think that it's okay just to put things out in front of their house. Or the wood chip scenario associated with the 1020, where they could simply just cut a tree down when it's at a certain distance from a dwelling, was causing a significant number of wood chip activity. We even had people from, or contractors from as far south as Victoria and South Australia coming in, so it was a bit of a feeding frenzy there. So we had to do something about that. This is some of the types of dumping that we were getting. They were actually tipping on the road. So you can imagine on a wet night coming around a corner and seeing a load of material like this, which would be quite a dangerous situation. So obviously we were thinking that they were dumping on the road because they knew that the council would have to respond to it very quickly and wouldn't investigate, so forth. So, there's other materials to do with construction, demolition, wood chips. That particular shot there was at the back of a car park on an oval. There was about 20 loads. They were coming in with a white truck. It didn't have much in the way of ID as far as the contract name was concerned. They take the registration off the plates. They get out, put the clown hats down. Most of the public were thinking that the council was doing it. So that was a fairly significant look. That's a photo of one of the tippers. Obviously he's pointing to something. And what happened in that particular scenario was the resident took that photo and sent it in, because with the work that we've been doing so far with the education community, they're sort of becoming aware of what's going on. So they were out there and he took the photo. And that's the load of material that he dumped. So, and there he is driving off. So that's all really good evidence. Some more material that's been put out. People move house, or if they're rentals or what have you, they think it's just okay to put it out. So, to respond to it, we decided to put on a dedicated waste investigations officer, and that was going to be funded from the EPA, so thanks the EPA for that. When we were sourcing the person, it just so happens that one of the people I interviewed was an ex-detective, and they have very high-level investigation skills and know how to prepare court-ready briefs. She's formally trained in the information gathering process. She's very good on interviews, and it's quite a eye-opener, if you like, to be part of that process when the people are called in, and they go through a very formal process where the information's recorded on a device that's encrypted, so it can't be tampered with. They soon find out that we know a lot more about the dumping that they've done, and 99% of the cases they just agree and admit to the dumping. So part of what we've been doing is issuing the notices which compels people to come in for questioning. It's something a little bit different that most rangers that we haven't been doing that sort of thing, so we're wanting to try and have a situation where those rangers can team up with her and learn some of the tricks of the trade, if you like, and be able to, at some future date, perform those sort of questioning and interviews. So far we've done 233 investigations and we've managed to get 32 infringements. And a big part of what those infringements has happened is that we've been able to get those people to clean that material up also. So it's just one of those things where if you can actively do this sort of stuff and keep onto it and work regionally, the same as what Daryl's talking about, you can make some gains there. So we've got about a 22% reduction in illegal dumping over the last 12 months, which is a good outcome. So going forward, we're wanting to promote the communication across other jurisdictions, including the EPA, other councils and the national parks and police, and to put in some fairly formal regimes for technical training of the regulatory officers across the northern Sydney area. And hopefully we have a focus on that, that will develop a consistent approach to that sort of regulation, and we'll do a lot of promotion and advertising to the community. So the main message here is that you need to get well-trained and motivated officers, so you fully utilise the provisions in the POE Act. Ensure that investigations follow a standard rigorous procedure, so there's full witness statements and briefs prepared properly, and we set up a networking across jurisdictions to have that information sharing, and have ongoing technical development and build intel, and promote community engagement using the EPA funding. Thank you.